Hello and good afternoon to you. My name is Neil Pinkett. I am the proprietor of Bathcars, and today's car is the SKODA OCTAVIA, and this one is the Elegance model. It's the 5-door hatchback, 2008 this one, and it's 08 registration. Car is just one owner. It's come from one of the large fleet operators, and I've driven it. It drives very well. It's the TDI 105 BHP version. And as I said, 5-door hatch in metallic silver with a dark cloth interior. Okay, basically this the purpose of this video is to walk you around the car and tell you all the little things that you need to know. Saves you a wasted journey. We'll go through it in some detail, so you may get a bit bored if you're not interested, but if you're looking for one of these, then stick with me. I'm sure it'll be some use to you. Okay, so obviously SKODA VAG group, based on VWs and Audis, and very good car indeed. Has won Car of the Year many years over the last decade. This one's just been one owner. It's probably been up and down the motorway a lot to accrue the 93,500 miles that it's showing. And being the Elegance model, comes with a nice spec. As you can see on the front here, we've got headlight washers and front fog lights. The car has tinted glass all around with a slightly darker tint to the rear windows, if I'm not mistaken. Possibly not. Difficult to say, really. The indicators are on the rear view mirrors, and the car has alloy wheels with 16-inch tyres. And we'll just run through the tyres a second, tell you the size. They are 205 55R16s. This is a Bridgestone Chiranza on the front, and he's about 40% worn. The front of the car is pretty clean, actually. There's not many stone chips to report. There are just the odd minor little mark, but nothing really to worry about. The lenses are all good on the front fogs and on the headlights as well. This tyre here, again, another Bridgestone Chiranza, and much the same as the other side, really, about 40% worn. And this one here, Michelin Primacy on the back, a little bit better, possibly just about 30% worn. And we'll just go around to the last one on the back here. Again, a Michelin Primacy, and actually he's showing a bit more wear, that one. He's about 2 mil off the wear bar, so about 65% worn on that one, 70% worn. On the rear of the car there are parking sensors and a double exit exhaust system. Rear wash wiper, high level brake light. Electronic boot release. And that reveals a very, very big boot space, actually. They are absolutely huge in the boot department. And those seats do fold down in a 60-40 split folding fashion. And in the boot here, we have a little storage area, which sports a 6-disc CD changer. Just load the discs in, and away you go. Little handles here for hanging your shopping on, which is a nice little afterthought. And underneath the carpet mat is a alloy spare wheel, and locking wheel nut and tool kits all there, as well as the original sticker showing 77 kilowatts, which is 105 brake horsepower. The baggage shelf is there as well, and there's a little sort of grab handle to pull the boot lid down, which does quite easily. Rear mud flaps on there, and this side of the car is actually very straight and tidy. Tiny little odd mark here and there, little tiny mark here, and again another one there, but these are very, very minor. You won't get much cleaner than this, really, for this sort of miles. There is one of the wheels has got a scuff on it, but it's not too bad, actually. We've put a bit of paint onto it, but shows a little bit of a scuffing. And the car has a great service history, which we'll come to a bit later on. Okay, there are 2 keys with it. It does have remote locking. What we'll do is, let's run around this side. I'll just show you a few little things I have noticed. Again, a couple of little minor marks. There is a, we have actually managed to have a bird make a bit of mess on here in the meantime, so I'll just rub that off. But there is a little stone chip just there, and a little bit of a mark to the door edge there as well. But again, very minor. This car sort of looks pretty clean and tidy, as you would expect. The glass is absolutely perfect as well, and the wipers clean absolutely brilliantly, so nothing to report on the glass. There's also a auto wiper sensor and auto dipping rear view mirror. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just cut to the service history a moment and let you have a look at that. Hello and welcome then to the documents section then for the Skoda Octavia. First of all, we've got the V5, which just shows one keeper from new, which was lease plan, and it's an Octavia Elegance TDI, just 130 grams per kilometre, so you'll find that nice low road fund licence bracket. So that's a genuine V5. Then we've got the Skoda Octavia's MOT, August the 13th, 2012. So plenty of MOT, lovely long ticket to run. All the books are present, including the original wallet, the radio manual and the owner's manual, all in very nice condition. Also, there is a spare key. There's almost a brand new spare key in there, remote key, and service history then comprises of both the stamped up book and a printout that you get from most lease companies. But we can see the service history has been stamped up. I think they failed to stamp a couple in here, but there's one at 33k, one at 55k, one at 65k, one at 74,000, then again at 82 when the cam belt was replaced as well. That was on the 20th of the 4th, 2011. And the last one in the book here is at 92,533, and the date for that was 10/08/11, so not long ago, just had oil service. The comprehensive service history printout gives us a little bit more detail. First of all, we can see front pads were done recently and the shock absorber. Inspection 2 at 92k. Cam belt was done, there we go, at 237. Inspection 2. Brake fluid was changed at 74k. Had new clutch at 74k as well, at £822, along with the flywheel as well. And another inspection 2. We also have then the second page, which shows vacuum pump, inspection 2, pads, that sort of thing. And the first service was actually, which isn't stamped in the book, was at 19,250, and then it goes 33 and I think so forth as per the book. But that's a nice service printout to accompany the car. So there we go, let's return back. Okay, welcome back then. So we'll go into the rear of the car. We can see we've got an 8-speaker hi-fi system, electric windows all round, 3 inertia reel safety belts and 3 headrests. The roof lining is nice and tidy. There are carpet mats, over mats and pockets in the back of the seats there. And yep, the 3 inertia reel belts there. Centre armrest folds down like so. Okay, and I believe these seats covers are washable. That looks like there's zips just here, so you can probably take them off and put them in the washing machine if you want to. What we have noticed with this car is that every door pillar has been very well greased up with PTFE grease, which is not really worth washing off actually, because it does a purpose and it shows the car's been well serviced. And again, you'll see on the driver's side here, I mean, it can be easily washed off, but it's a good sign of a service company who's taken the trouble to grease up the hinges. The door cards on the driver's side, well, there's a little mark on the door card here and a slight little bubble on the top of the door, but again, nothing much to worry about, just being pretty critical here. 4 electric windows, electric mirrors which are heated. The driver's seat has airbags in it. In fact, there are plenty of airbags in here. I think it's a good, there's actually 4 airbags by the looks of it. The footwell is in really tidy condition, as you can see. So are the pedal rubbers, and the driver's seat isn't in bad order either. No holes, rips or tears to report. What I'll do is I'll just jump in. Okay, auto dipping rear view mirror, mirrors in the sun visors, spectacles case, etc. 5-speed manual with a leather gear knob and a chromed top of the gear knob there. Centre armrest, again in good order, and in there we've got sort of CD storage and auxiliary input for your iPod or MP3 player. The passenger seat is in bad order as well, and all the books are present in there, owner's manuals, etc. Let's just fire the car up. So basically all the lights go out as they should. Car starts absolutely perfectly. It does have a trip computer mounted on the end of this stalk here, and you hopefully can make that out. You can see the MPG, outside temperature, time, miles to go before the tank's empty, etc. Rev counter, odometer, that sort of thing. dual zone climate control air conditioning, which blows nice and cold. We have tested it out, that's all perfect. Cubby storage holes here as well as in here. Okay, and we do have cruise control on this car as well. So digital dual zone air conditioning. The clutch is perfect and the gear change is spot on. Okay, steering wheel is a leather type and that is in very good order as well, and has an airbag in the middle. Okay, there is a sort of an aluminium netting effect across the dashboard and through the doors, and that's all okay. One of the vents unfortunately has suffered a little bit of damage, and we've just made that good, but that does open and close as it should do. It's just the two of those vents don't open up, but that's no real relevance to the motoring or affects the motoring. Okay, you can hear the engine, hopefully that sounds absolutely perfect, and again you can see the windscreen is completely unmarked. The rear wiper works fine as well, as you can see in the back there. Okay, and the front wipers work fine as well. Okay, so good fuel economy, low road fund licence, 130 grams per kilometre on these, so it's got a decent low road fund. I've given it a good clean and given it a good test drive, and all is well. So hopefully that'll make a nice car for somebody, and I'll look forward to speaking to you soon. Okay, I hope this has been some use, and thanks very much once again. Bye bye.